Today, I'd like to talk with you about my favorite smartphone in the beginning of 2019. That is the Samsung Galaxy A6 Plus. That's a phone that I presented recently in a couple of my blog posts. You can find, of course, more about this smartphone at testproductreview.com, a website where plenty of phone reviews are available. So I strongly recommend you to check it for other first-hand consumer reviews of Samsung and other smartphones. Of course, they prefer Samsung, but you can find iPhones, LG, Huawei, and everything else that you can think of. So today let's focus on the Samsung Galaxy A6 Plus and why I think it is the best smartphone not only in 2018 but also in 2019. It's still the beginning of the year. A lot of more phones will be presented throughout the year, but for now I think that's the best mid-ranger, and I'll tell you why I think so in a minute. So the Samsung Galaxy A6 Plus. It's a brand new phone for Samsung. It came out on the market in the late 2018. I first tested this smartphone 2 weeks ago, and if I have to be honest, I was totally in love with it, with the build quality, with the form factor, and everything. So why I think it will be the best mid-ranger in 2019 as well. First of all, because of large infinity display. It is also a Super AMOLED display, my favorite displays out there, with great resolution and big enough, 6 inches, big enough for most consumers and application that you may be using throughout the year. So that is my first plus here, the big Super AMOLED display. It's an infinity display and it just looks gorgeous. I also mentioned the form factor. So the back of the phone is almost entirely made of metal, just like the previous J series, the 2017 J series. Actually, the back looks very, very similar to the J7 I have used previously. And here we can find the second best thing in the Galaxy S6 Plus smartphone, the dual rear camera, which makes great shots. It has a good light aperture. So it's not the best in class, of course, but as I said, this is a mid-range smartphone that you can find on sale under $300. So I think it's very good for the price. Of course, underneath the dual camera setup, we have the fingerprint scanner, which is on proper location in the middle of the back of the phone. So that's another feature that I like in this smartphone. Performance and hardware, the multi-core processor in the A6 Plus does a wonderful job, and of course it has plenty of RAM, which is going to be more than enough for playing games, using heavy applications and stuff like that. Please note that today I'm not going to do a full review of this smartphone. I just want to give you a hint what is the phone about and why I think it is the best in its class. I'll be happy to hear your opinion about the smartphone that would compete with the A6 Plus. But for now, with everything that I tested so far, I think that it's really worth the money. And if you're looking for new smartphone in this price range between $250 and $300, that is the best option for you. I'm not advertising Samsung as a brand, but I like the user interface as well. And if you want to find out more about this phone, go to testproductreview.com and check the full specifications and review of the phone. And also, I'd be happy to hear your comment about this phone and or the one you're using. And that would be it for today. Thank you for stopping by and see you later.